Couple nice touchdown catches last couple of weeks. How's he progressed, week to week, and as a young guy?
Yeah, he's doing a good job. You never know with guys like him, kind of the little bit undersized, true freshman guy, kind of hitting the wall a little bit from just a developmental standpoint of going to school and being a college student and kind of everything adding up. But he's done a nice job of just being himself. He's a playmaker. He's getting more and more confidence in what he does. He's going to do nothing but improve. I mean, he'll get bigger, he'll get stronger, and then just more confident. He's a little bit of a guy that kind of needs to feel his way through things first, and then before he really cuts it loose, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And now we just need to cut it loose.
Chip was just saying that it's tough to tell exactly how much SC's defense has struggled against the fast-paced offense, just because of the plays are cut one after the other.
Right.
Have you been able to sense that this has struggled with pace against Arizona? Is that that's something that Mark said earlier? Maybe it seemed like pace or something that they were able to take advantage of.
I know that was something that they had talked about, and I think Mark was more alluding to that. But no, you can't. It just depends on how the intercut is made of how much lead time. It's like an edit for you guys of how much the lead time is there. Sometimes you can't tell anything. Sometimes you could barely see pre-stop motion or shifting or stuff. But yeah, I think that's a little bit overplayed. I mean, Arizona made a lot of plays. The guy Buckner made a bunch of plays just on the ball, one-on-one situations, and Matt Scott had a great day. So there's probably a little bit of both of that stuff, but I think it was just some guys made a few more plays.
I asked Chip about this, but turnovers, fumbles specifically.
Yeah, sorry.
Were an issue, particularly early on in the season.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you guys have progressed there, or is that still? I mean, I know you guys emphasize it a lot.
Yeah, that's something you have to harp on daily, and that's something that we work on in drill work daily and address daily in film study of our own and others. You see guys, whether it's opponents or guys in the NFL or something, just to show them on tape. Hey, here's how you do it, and here's how you don't do it. We had a couple balls on the ground last week that were 100% self-inflicted, and when you watch on tape of how just technically we were carrying the ball, it wasn't good enough. And so, but yeah, that ball security is a daily, fundamentally taught, thing that we talk about every day.
It's just a matter of holding it too far outside or something for some guys, or holding it an inch higher or something.
Yeah,
like that.
just holding it with proper technique. That's just kind of like a drive block or a tackle or an alignment. It's something that you can fundamentally talk about. And obviously certain guys are just physically stronger than others, but there's also a technique that can maximize your ability to hang on to the ball.
We talked a lot about Mark's ball security throughout practices. It seemed like as the weeks go on that he's making fewer and fewer of those mistakes.
Well, again, sometimes yes and sometimes no, and that's one thing when you watch, play 18 from practice and you see that ball flying. That's when you just have to talk about it, because the guys that you're playing against week after week are getting a little bit faster and a little bit guys are running the ball a little bit harder with a little bit different attitude, and we want to have the ball at the end of the play.
Is that just a repetition thing?
With some guys, it's a repetition thing. With some guys, it's, I got away with this my whole life. Why do I need to think about it now? And then you get chased down from behind by, a guy like Horton or one of these other guys that come in a bad mood and they're faster than you. It's something that you're not used to as a high school kid or playing against somebody else.